Animosity #1, written by Marguerite Bennett, with art by Rafael de la Torre, is a brand new series by Aftershock Comics, which is best known for Bennett's Insects and Black-Eyed Kids. This story starts in a veterinary hospital, where an exterminator's been called to take care of a pest situation. There's a friendly exchange between the exterminator and a veterinarian. The exterminator sets about his work, and he is immediately attacked by rats, screaming, "Die, you rat bastard." We learned that one day, for no apparent reason, all the animals in the world woke up and started thinking like humans. This event is referred to as the Wake. We're given an overview of the Wake through several succinct stories, all unfolding at the same time. The old dog telling his owner that he's ready to be put down. A polar bear realizing that he's just murdered a seal. Even giant pandas who all kill each other rather than live one more moment in captivity. Most importantly, we get the story of a young girl named Jessie and her beloved bloodhound Sandor. When Sandor awoke, he didn't harbor any ill will. His first words were, "I love you." Jessie's father burst in, alerting the family of the mayhem of the Wake, and warning them to stay away from Sandor. But Sandor is quick to prove that Jessie is his, and he is her protector. This story has one of the most original spins on the post-apocalyptic survival horror genre that I've ever seen. There's no zombies, no aliens, no vampires, no demons, and that's a breath of fresh air. Marguerite Bennett has become quite prolific over the last few years with her runs on DC Bombshells and A-Force, but it's in her creator-owned content where she really shows her creative potential. First with her Victorian body horror lesbian revenge story Insects, and now with Animosity. This book, while suspenseful and scary, is full of heart and is essentially about how love can transcend even when society is turned on its ear. Rafael de la Torre's art is perfect for this story. His grounded illustration style creates a world that feels like our own, but remains fluid enough to allow for the abundance of animals to emote with human-like mannerisms, without feeling forced or out of place. His attention to detail effectively depicts both the absurdity and the horror of the Wake, while giving us plenty of goodness to root for throughout. The action is kinetic and the violence is visceral, but at its heart, this story is about the love between a girl and her dog. Issue #1 of Animosity was incredibly original, adopting several different comic book tropes but combining them in new and unique ways. Talking animals, post-apocalyptic settings, horror and suspense, survival, old man young girl combos. The result is new and exciting but has a familiar and comfortable feel. I want to say that I'd recommend this book to animal lovers, but I feel that the visceral violence might be too much for some. But what I will say is that I absolutely love this story, and I will recommend it for anybody who's fans of post-apocalyptic survival horror and who is looking for a change of pace. Animosity #1 gets a 5 out of 5. This Wednesday, September 14th, marks the release of the third printing of Animosity #1 and also the release of the first printing of Animosity #2. Head to your local comic shop and check it out. Let them know that some weirdo from the internet told you it was good.